Luxury all-electric cars. Since non-gasoline-powered cars are bound to take over the automotive market, these vehicles are being produced for all segments of consumers. Even though the luxury target audience is very narrow, you will be impressed how many brands are already offering super expensive electric cars to the buyers. So are you interested to know what EVs the very rich are driving? We will show you. Enjoy the ride. Bentley EXP 12-Speed 6e Concept. Even though Bentley Motors have been reluctant to accept the upcoming era of EVs for a long time, it seems that they're finally ready to enter the market, and their first attempt to stay ahead of the game within the luxury segment of automobiles comes in the body of EXP 12-Speed 6e Concept. It is an all-electric convertible with a body that reminds an aircraft fuselage and emanates power, athleticism, and luxury. This Bentley concept represents the future vision of design for all the upcoming models from this car manufacturer. The developers chose to abandon regular rear-view mirrors and substituted them with cameras, with the image projected to the corners of the windshield. As per the manufacturer, we can expect outstanding range from this EV, sufficient enough to grant touring. EXP 12-Speed 6e Concept will support fast inductive charging, so there will be no need for long cords and sockets. You will just park the car and wait until the battery replenishes. Among the most prominent characteristics, we should also mention an outstanding onboard concierge services provided by the state-of-the-art software, handcrafted elements, and the highest quality materials that you would expect from Bentley. Neo EV. This car concept is the second model produced by the American-based Chinese-funded startup that became first known after delivering the world's fastest autonomous all-electric car, Neo EP9. With Neo EV, the developers are trying to enter the luxury market segment and change the way we're experiencing daily car rides. The EV is a spacious 5-seat pure electric vehicle that could be categorized as a minivan. It has wide sliding doors that provide access to a lounge-like cabin that will most likely remind you of the private jet's interior, with fully reclining seats and leather finishing, and could be rearranged just as your living room could. Do not expect to find the steering wheel or pedals inside. Those will only reveal themselves from the dashboard if the car needs to hand over control. Otherwise, state-of-the-art technology will drive the vehicle autonomously to your final destination, and you will be able to relax, watch some TV, browse the internet, or do anything you want as if you were at home. Moreover, Neo's package includes an artificial intelligence companion called Nomi that will learn about your interests, likes, cabin environment preferences, and will make sure that you're always enjoying the ride. Revovia Concept. There are several luxury and business-class electric cars on the market today, but most of them look bleak compared to Revovia Concept's understanding of luxury. The extraordinary design features of the exterior are coupled with a futuristic design approach in the interior. The interior is configured to ensure maximum comfort for the passengers. The front passenger seat was replaced by functional footrest that can be transformed into a pull-out table with a keyboard. A wide array of high-tech features includes a pop-out 19-inch display and satellite internet connectivity. Despite being surprisingly stylish, Revovia will also be incredibly quiet thanks to the all-electric powertrain. The Revovia setup will enable it to go up to 215 miles in the electric-only mode. But if you're afraid of the range anxiety issue, the car will also have an installed range extender engine that can provide additional 310 miles of range. So the car has a combined range of 525 miles and can still show great driving dynamics. Revovia is expected to accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 5 seconds. The first limited production series of this car will include only 50 vehicles. This first automotive product will make or break the future of Revovia Motors as an electric car manufacturer. As of today, Revovia Concept is still in its development stage, and only the time will show how many vehicles actually hit the road. 50, 100, or even more. But still, producing at least 50 awesome vehicles like this would be a great achievement for the Polish automotive industry. DSE Tens. DS Automobiles is a premium sub-brand of Citroën, which was launched in 2014 and managed to cause quite a buzz by their first creation, DSE Tens. This two-seat electric sports car received a carbon monocoque chassis with a massive 53 kWh battery pack hidden underneath it. Such battery placement keeps the center of gravity low and enables even torque distribution between the axles. The lithium-ion battery pack feeds the power to the electric powertrain, which is capable of producing 402 horsepower and 380 pound-feet of torque. With such technical specifications, the acceleration to the 62 mph speed takes mere 4.5 seconds, while the maximum driving speed is limited to 155 mph. Despite its sporty character and performance, DSE Tens will be able to cover the distances of up to 225 miles on a charge. The creators of DSE Tens wanted to create a fusion of performance with traditional French craftsmanship to serve it in one luxury package. When looking both at the interior and exterior of the car, it is hard not to notice how well luxury elements and high-tech capabilities were merged together into one avant-garde creation. Vision Mercedes Maybach 6. Vision Mercedes Maybach 6 is the latest ultra-stylish luxury class prototype by this famous manufacturer. In this vehicle concept, German engineers and designers try to combine classic design elements in the exterior with futuristic elements in the interior. The manufacturer made sure that your ride will not only provide the highest level of comfort, but will be fast and efficient. Vision Mercedes Maybach 6 is equipped with permanent magnet synchronous electric motors that produce 750 horsepower. The energy that feeds these engines is stored in an 80 kilowatt battery pack. The total driving range is expected to be about 310 miles, regardless of the fact that the vehicle can go from 0 to 62 miles per hour in less than 4 seconds and drive at speeds up to 155 miles per hour. Vision Mercedes Maybach 6 was also created to support the latest generation charging system that can extend the car's range by 60 miles in just 5 minutes. Although Vision Mercedes Maybach 6 is very unlikely to hit mass production, such automotive works show that even such internationally known manufacturers as Mercedes and Maybach are serious about electric cars and are willing to spend millions on their production and further development. Jaguar I-Pace. Jaguar I-Pace is the first electric crossover in the history of the brand, and by the looks of it, it can become a very good competitor to Tesla Model X. Although I-Pace is expected to hit the market in 2018, it has very promising characteristics. With two electric motors that can produce 400 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque, Jaguar I-Pace can sprint from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 4 seconds. With the next generation 90 kilowatt-hour battery, this all-wheel drive crossover will be able to get a range of about 310 miles. Moreover, the charging process won't keep you waiting for long, as this car will supposedly get a full charge in about 2 hours. Audi Qaid Concept. With this car, Audi is planning to tap into a new segment of full-size hybrid luxury SUVs. Being a plug-in hybrid, this car combines sporty performance and extreme efficiency. The combustion engine installed is a 3.0 TFSI with the output of 333 horsepower or 245 kilowatt, and the maximum torque of 368 pound-feet. The electric motor has more humble specs of 100 kilowatt and 243 pound-feet of torque. Combined, these two motors produce 330 kilowatt of power and 516 pound-feet of torque. The Audi Q8 accelerates from 0 to 62 miles per hour in decent 5.6 seconds and reaches the top speed of 155 miles. And all of this power is topped off with great stability provided by a four-wheel drive quattro system. The plug-in hybrid setup allows to lower fuel consumption all the way down to 102 miles per gallon, and CO2 emissions stay at mere 85 grams per mile. If you were to use this auto for daily commute, pure electric range is at 37 miles. The usual and recognizable design of this automobile is typical for Audi. As the manufacturer proudly states, it incorporates the spaciousness typical for SUV with elegant lines of a coupe. The Q8 is 16.5 feet long with a wheelbase of nearly 10 feet, which allows plenty of room for passengers and luggage. The interior is an absolute bomb. Aluminum, carbon, and glass elements, projection display with augmented reality, and 2 Full HD displays for infotainment system control are just unreal. GLM G4. GLM G4 is a luxury electric supercar presented by Greenlord Motors. This vehicle is supposed to bring extra attention to the electric sports car segment, as well as help this Japanese automotive company gain reputation of a high-end electric car manufacturer. The concept vehicle was equipped with 2 electric motors that produce close to 532 horsepower and about 737 pound-feet of torque. The twin motor system is coordinated to continuously calculate the road surface and allowing the driver to have access to the maximum traction. Although during the official presentation, the creators of GLM G4 didn't disclose capacity of the installed battery, they ensured that the final version of the vehicle will be able to cover distances up to 250 miles on a charge. Such figures sound impressive, especially when taking into consideration the fact that GLM G4 shows the 0 to 62 mph acceleration time of 3.7 seconds and an electronically limited top speed of 155 miles per hour. Let's not forget that GLM G4 belongs to the exotic car segment, so it was rewarded with a unique look. With its flowing body lines from C-pillars to the rear section, it is a vehicle that will attract the attention of any automotive enthusiast. Although GLM G4 was created as a premium class car with a supercar performance, it also received a robust exterior that provides high internal comfort for 4 passengers and upwards opening car doors that not only do look incredibly stylish, but also should make the process of getting in and out of the car more convenient. Liyue EcoPro. Recently, we have heard a lot of news about so-called Tesla rivals from China, but Liyue EcoPro seems to be the most promising of them all. The exterior of this 4-door coupe is complemented by a stylish panoramic roof and a smooth body line. When looking at the interior, you won't be able to miss the fact that the manufacturer made a huge bet on interactive technologies and advanced electronics. Liyue EcoPro comes with a fully autonomous control system, after the activation of which the steering wheel automatically hides inside the dashboard. Liyue Pro is designed mainly for Chinese consumers who can't afford Model S, which is even more expensive in China than in the United States. At this time, the Chinese Tesla rival is doing the final road tests and is expected to be produced in newest company factory in China soon. TeacherWants Experience. Designers and engineers at TeacherWants have presented their vision of a luxury sedan of the future. Their latest creation, TeacherWants Experience, has received a bold exterior look with unique design characteristics. Being a plug-in hybrid, the car can rely on the main 200 horsepower gasoline engine and a supplementary 80 kilowatt electric motor. In order to live up to the expectations of a modern zero-emission vehicle, TeacherWants Experience can drive for up to 38 miles in all-electric mode or fire up the engine when needed. The installed 3 kilowatt-hour battery pack can be fully charged in about 2 hours with the help of a standard outlet, or in just 30 minutes when the quick charge option is available. Thanks for sticking around till the end. If you like this video, feel free to check out some of our previous releases or hit that subscribe button to get notifications when new content comes out. Do not forget to like and leave a comment below to let us know what top list you would like to see in the next episode. Just follow the link in the description below.